So the Germans do know. I keep pointing out this guy from German financial media. He knows what he's talking about. Boy, does he know. He's right on the money. And for some reason, our Fox Business, our CNBC, our Bloombergs, they just don't seem to be wanting to be honest with the American public. You'll see little things like Forbes put out an article recently. Now they're starting to sort of come forward and be honest about it. They could have been honest about it 6-7 years ago or even before that, because it was very clear what XRP and Ripple were doing and what they were built for. And for some reason, you're supposed to believe, or we're all supposed to believe, that I was that much smarter than all the business media, Forbes, Bloomberg, and all these places 7 years ago now almost. And before that, than they are. Just little old me over here. I've known all along. Or did I just get lucky? I mean, geez, that's one heck of a stroke of luck there. But I will tell you, this guy nails it. And because of X, I can bring it to you and share it with you. And for those of you fudsters, which we have a lot of those people who do that here and in other channels, they're always like to moan and groan about, the price. A year ago, the price was just over a year ago, it was 50 cents. And I was getting the same moaning and groaning. Here we are at $2.50 some odd cents. We spent the better part of the year somewhere around $3, and you still see this FUD coming out. And it's just people trying to shake you out, is all it is. Because if they really felt that way, then keep it to yourself and move on. Sell your XRP if you have any and get out. But my guess is they have XRP, they're just trying to shake everybody else out, or maybe they're just bots. I don't know what it is, but it's just designed to get into your head. If you're going to make a decision, don't make it based on the idea that some weirdo on the comment section starts moaning and groaning about, the price of XRP. It's never going to be that. You got to build it out. It's like I've told you, the analogy that I use. When you're going to go into a Formula One race, do you start building the car after the light turns green, or do you build and test your vehicle out prior to that green light going green? It's prior, right? We don't have the Clarity Act in. ISO 20022 barely goes mandatory this month. ETFs are going to start to go live and explode this month. The government just barely reopened, or is about to reopen here in the next day or two. I think they came to an agreement already on it. So all these things are lining up. XRP or Ripple keeps making all these acquisitions. They're not buying billion-dollar companies for nothing. They know they're ready to go. They just had Ripple swell, and all the major players were there, including, you guessed it, JP Morgan. They were all there. But these guys know, and they're willing to be honest with you about it, because they are not owned by American corporate media. Our business media is. So if that tells you anything, if you can connect those dots in your mind, I think you'll understand what I'm trying to get at here. But I'm not being unclear, I don't think. But in any case, let's give this a quick read. Zaif Crypto says, our German analysts explain, it's not just the news, it's liquidity. And that's right, when all this goes live, the liquidity will appear. When QT is quantitative tightening, there it is, ends, and QE, quantitative easing, money printing begins, again, that's when XRP could finally explode. And I completely agree. I mean, it's about to explode in a very, very big way. So take a look at the video. I think it'll give you a little more, a more honest angle to what's happening here. I know I listen to all of this, but I do something that we were taught back in school when us Gen Xers were in school. It's a little something called critical thinking. I take pieces of information from different places, and then I weigh them, I verify them, and then I come up with my own opinion. And my opinion has been dead on with this, and I encourage you to do the same. You'll find it enlightening. You'll find yourself making many more correct decisions in life when you do what I just described. Anyhow, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time. Adios.
Dein Lieblingscoin, der XRP, eigentlich umgeben ist von sehr positiven Nachrichten, auch beispielsweise von der Ripple Swell, die jetzt gerade erst war, und trotzdem geht er deutlich zurück, teilweise auch deutlicher als der Bitcoin. Wieso reagiert XRP nicht auf dieses positive Nachrichtenumfeld?
Wir hatten ja schon mal gesagt, auch in unseren Interviews oder immer wieder gesagt, dass die Informationen, die Nachrichten den Kurs eigentlich nicht so massiv treiben. Die Kryptowelt ist eingebettet in die Finanzwelt als eine Assetklasse und die Finanzwelt wiederum ist eingebettet in das weltweite Ökosystem. Und über dieses weltweite Ökosystem reden wir ja. Das heißt, wir haben am Dienstag explizit nochmal herausgearbeitet, dass QT jetzt endet, also im Prinzip Liquidität nicht mehr dem Markt entzogen wird und man wartet jetzt drauf, wann QE kommt, also Quantitative Easing, also wann wieder Geld, Liquidität seitens der FED zum Beispiel in den Markt hinein